Brian Bogart.
That's a pretty crazy introduction to say this guy would beat up a woman if he could. Y'all heard that, right? Okay, yeah, the guitar was playing over it, so I should have just shut up. And you wouldn't have known that she accused me of wanting to hit women. But here we are. No. It's kind of surreal being here because I've always said when I first started comedy, I thought I wanted to do a spot at the 420 Trap Mic show at Flashback Studios in Van Nuys, California. That was like little kid blow my, candles on the cake kind of wish. And we're here. What's that? The what are coming? You can talk. All right. We'll move on. You can't heckle and then just like get lower in your voice when I ask questions. This is the weed show, right? This is 420 show. Do we like weed in here? I like weed a lot. Yeah, I am high as hell. That's true. He was there for it. That's the nerdiest way anyone's ever said they're high. I am high as hell, yes. Yes, sir. We imbibed on marijuana outside, and I hit the stickiest of Vicky. I like weed because it's made me like a very charitable person. Because of all the community service I've had to do because of it. I got caught with less than a gram of weed in Texas, and I got a year of probation. I know. And I know it was less than a gram because I bought a gram and I smoked some. And the guy who arrested me is named Trooper Bacon. Yeah, I got thrown in jail by a fucking pig. 100% true. And so the city gave me a deal. They said, hey, we'll drop the charges if you agree to do a year of probation. I liked probation more than I thought I would. Because there's a lot of fun people in those drug and alcohol classes they make you take. Our instructor, he asked everyone on the first day, like, what our biggest pet peeve was. He asked this guy, Jose. He's like, Jose, what's your biggest pet peeve? And Jose goes, when people roll skinny blunts. I know this is LA, so that doesn't mean a lot, but this was Texas. And the purpose of this drug and alcohol class, it was like an anti-drug and alcohol class. It wasn't like pro how to do them better. But it became that. I loved Jose's answer. He's just saying, I don't like it when people don't give 110% in blunts or in life. That's his box of chocolates. In Jose's mind, he's like, Mom always said life was like a fat-ass Rillo. You never know what strain of weed you're going to get. Run, Jose, run. I can't, Jenny. This indica is a very couch-locking high. I got my life together eventually, though. Did my debt to society. I'm in grad school now, Oh, thanks. Oh, that's nice. Wow. I do not get that response usually when I mention I'm in grad school. The other day I've talked about that, and someone in the audience goes, oh, wow, daddy's money? So fucked up. Because it's also mommy's money. And she worked really hard, She's an immigrant. She wants to take credit for her kid being able to be a piece of shit. That's the immigrant dream. This is so embarrassing. I met my girlfriend at grad school. We're in the same program together. And I shouldn't even talk about this because this is like not that funny. But anytime we have sex, I'm just proud. Anytime we have sex, I make sure she orgasms every time. Thank you. Because I'm holding that vibrator. Dutifully. With great stoicism. It's an honor to serve the Empress. I have an ego. I got to pretend it's me doing that to her. So I'm just like, hold on. Oh, you are getting my thunder tonight, girl. Thanks. In lieu of laughing, I will take small doses of someone just going, that's funny. I like my girlfriend because she's willing to take me then on damaged goods. I got a record. I used to strip at gay clubs. Whoa, why are you so surprised? They're the most financially generous demographic if they see what they like, they just buy it, you know. And they bought me. I know we're in LA and everyone's hot, so you guys like this guy stripped at a gay club. I did this in Kentucky. I'm a 10 in Kentucky. You know, because I have all my teeth. My family tree has branches that actually go out like that. Anyone ever been to Louisville, Kentucky, by the way? Hell no. Wow, okay, jeez. One person was like, yeah, I like their culture. Louisville, it's actually a really queer city because I never heard so many guys in one place be like, I mean, I'm not gay, but I'll fuck a dude. They're kind of progressive that way. The bar strip that was called Triangles, but it's spelled Try. Angles. And I got propositioned for sex a bunch. One of the regulars, he'd be like, please fuck me. I'll pay you so much money to fuck me. I always said no. Until one night I was like, let's set a market value. How much do I go for? So I was like, okay. If I said yes, how much would you pay for me to have sex with you? He's like, I go to the ATM down the street right now, and I'll pay you $100. Let's do it. I know this is LA because y'all took $100 from me, not a lot of money. I told that joke in Kentucky. They're like, so you did it, right? By the way, speaking of stripping and dicks, I hope everyone's being safe because there are actually guys out there who complain that when they got COVID, it made their penises shrink. That's true. And I got COVID, and I think that happened to me. So now my dick is like, it's like perfect. All right. Gotta land this plane soon, but how does one wrap up the perfect set? It is kind of crazy to me how Erica Kirk is acting like someone who killed her husband. I'm not saying she did. But if it was me, and I had a hand in staging my husband's death, I'd probably make a big public show out of the grieving process. And if I was a pageant queen, I probably think I could get away with it. This is my slam poetry minute. Yeah, this is why you don't close on a brand new joke. But if we could all just, bit of sad news, if we could just stop laughing for a second, guys. It is cool to do a show here at Flashback because not that long ago, my friend, she had breast cancer and had a double mastectomy. And they had this big party here. And she wanted people to come, roast cancer and celebrate her boobs and motorboat them. And I could not wait to tell my girlfriend how I'm motorboating her for empowerment, you know. And then I love how women are able to just own breast cancer in a way that I can't. You know, that's a female privilege. It should be. Because, like, if I had testicular cancer, I can't be like, all right, everyone come line up to suck my balls for testicular cancer. I got rectal cancer. Come toss my salad. I'm Brian Bogart. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Brian Bogart.